Hey, it's Mark again. Welcome back and welcome to our next video, our next brand DIY video. Now, how'd you do with the brand story? Did you manage to put together a series of simple questions? What was the world like before I had this idea? What was the problem that needed solving? What was the aha moment that I had that made me get up out of bed and solve the problem? What were the problems I faced along the way? What did I do to solve those problems? What does the company look like now? And where are we going from here? I hope that you managed to put some thoughts down around that and start to see, aha, I can build one of these brand stories. So let's talk about the next thing that we're going to build in brand DIY. The next chapter after the brand story in brand DIY is all about your name and descriptor. Now, I said before in the introductory video, most of you probably already have a name, so I'm not going to go into that in this video. What I'm going to do to keep it real simple is talk about something that most companies, brands, products, services never think about: the descriptor. Most of us aren't really that happy with our name, but we're kind of stuck with it. It's what's on the checks, it's what's on the business cards, it's what people know us by. However, there is a way that we can make our name better, and that is the descriptor. The descriptor is a very short, blunt, doesn't have to be clever, way of describing what you do or who you are. And probably the best way to describe this is with an example. The one I use in brand DIY is the Boeing 747. The Boeing 747, when it first came out, what's that? Nobody knows what a Boeing 747 is. It doesn't exist yet. Nobody knows what kind of an airplane it is, or even if it is an airplane. It could be a helicopter. However, what happened was they attached a descriptor to it, and that descriptor was jumbo jet. So then, instantly, anybody who wanted to buy a really big airplane, I don't know, could be you, probably not me, could be you, but anybody who wanted to buy a really big airplane suddenly knew, I can get a Boeing 747. That's the plane for me. Now, what's wonderful about this is that a descriptor is something that you can write into your name. So you can call it the Boeing 747 Jumbo Jet. Doesn't need to be legally registered, but when you do it online, if you put that in, SEO will love you. Not only that, but your customers will love you because they'll suddenly understand what it is that you're making and whether that's what they are looking for. So that is one simple bit of advice that we cover in brand DIY, and I'd invite you to try it with your name. What is that simple descriptor that says what you do better? The jumbo jet. And can you stick that onto your name to start making your name more effective? Now, if you want to get to work right away on your brand and you want to jump the line, there's a button here you can click and you can book a time in my calendar and we can start talking about your brand. However, I would encourage you, there is just one more video left before I give you the books to download. And that is about the key visual. It's a great journey though. It helps you get momentum and understand on a deeper level how to DIY your own brand. I hope you're enjoying it. Talk to you in the next video.